Oh man, what an absolute second half meltdown by the Green Bay Packers. How's it going, everyone? Bass here. The Green Bay Packers just lost to the New York Giants in London, 27-22 in what was a decent first half. Packers go up 20-10, go into halftime with a 10-point lead, and then proceed to let up 17 points straight without scoring any of their own. Of course, they got 2 points there at the end, and I guess that's considered points in the second half, but I'm not considering it that. The Packers went scoreless in the second half, and that was just a complete meltdown by both the offense, defense in that second half. These are my initial reactions to this game, so let's go over them. All right, I'm going to start with the offense. It looked good in the first half. Quick fire offense, throwing the ball quickly, getting the ball into Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon's hands. No sacks in the first half, getting the ball out really, really quick. Finding Randall Cobb, Allen Lazard, Romeo Doubs, even Josiah DeGuara a couple times there. It looked good. The quick fire offense, the quick screens, the bubble screens, and all that looked good. Then comes the second half, and I'm not going to talk much about the first half with offense because there's really no need to, because the second half really showcases the issues with this offense going forward on the Packers. Aaron Rodgers did finish 25 for 39, 2 touchdowns, 222 yards, 96.3 average or rating. And as for receivers, Randall Cobb, really nice day by him, 7 receptions, 99 yards. Allen Lazard, 4 for 35, a touchdown. Romeo Doubs, 3 for 29. But this offense in the second half, guys, was brutal. The Packers, and this has been the thing all year, have looked good running the football. Aaron Jones has looked amazing this entire year. A.J. Dillon kind of started a little slow this year. He looked really good today. And I just have no idea why you're not continuing to run the ball with these two guys. There was multiple drives, especially there in the fourth quarter, where it was 3 straight vertical passes and a punt. It's like, I don't understand why you're not at least running or giving the ball to Aaron Jones or A.J. Dillon, even in the passing game, a quick screen, whatever it may be. Often, every single drive, every single set of first downs, you're giving the ball to one of these guys, in my opinion. And it just didn't happen. I don't know why Matt LaFleur and this offense keeps going away from the run game in the second half. And it really it showcases the struggles of this offense, because without a solid run game, which they do have, but they're just not utilizing, this offense looks absolutely stale. Aaron Jones finished 13 carries, 63 yards, 4.8 yards per carry. A.J. Dillon, 6 for 34, 5.7 per carry. Why aren't you giving these guys more carries? Christian Watson also had a carry for -3 yards. We're going to wipe that out. So they're running 19 carries with both Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. Aaron Jones himself should be getting more than 20 carries, especially in a game where you go into half up by 10 and you're not running the ball in the second half. And then we fast forward to that last drive, right? The Packers have a chance to go down, tie the game, or go for 2 and win the game. It's fourth down territory. You're near the goal line. You're knocking on the door. It's 3rd and 2. You're going for it on 4th down. Why are you not handing it off to A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones? Either or. It doesn't matter. You're going to go for it on 4th. One of these guys is likely going to pick up that first down on 3rd and 2. Not to mention you're continually lining up in shotgun on short yardage situations for some reason. You try to throw a quick slant to Randall Cobb on that 3rd down. Defensive lineman bats it away. Okay. Then you come back on 4th down and call a outside fade to Allen Lazard. Even if that ball doesn't get batted away, I cannot stand the call of running a fade on 4th and goal. I cannot stand it. 4th and 2 nonetheless, not even 4th and goal. I cannot stand it. This offense is just so frustrating to watch sometimes, and something's got to get figured out. I don't know why they're not feeding Aaron Jones like they do some games where it looks great and you're going, okay, this guy should be touching the ball, 3-4 times a drive. And then you watch certain drives in games like this where he doesn't touch the ball at all. And then moving on to the rookie wide receivers, Romeo Doubs needs more touches, man. 3 catches for 29 yards, and on all of them, he was open, You got to be feeding Romeo Doubs a little bit more. The Packers continually try to go vertical to Allen Lazard and Randall Cobb, and Aaron Rodgers has just been off the mark on pretty much every single vertical throw this year. The only one that was a beautiful throw was to Christian Watson on the first play of the year, and obviously it was dropped. The deep ball just hasn't been going for the Green Bay Packers, and it's Aaron Rodgers' fault, it's the receiver's fault, whatever it may be. It just has not been working. And then the underutilization of Christian Watson as a receiver is also really annoying me. They're kind of using him as that Tyler Ervin role, which I'm okay with. Keep doing that, but also use him as a wide receiver, as a deep threat. Take the top off the defense. Make the defense, respect the idea of Christian Watson running behind your defense and saying, okay, we need to keep a safety back here, allowing more stuff to the middle to be completed, allowing more runs to go for more yardage. They need to use Christian Watson as a wide receiver more. Robert Tonyan has looked not good this entire year, really slow and sluggish. He's also not seeing as many snaps. There's way too much Tyler Davis on the field. They even ran a bootleg design to Tyler Davis that went for, I think, -5 yards. They ran it with Romeo Doubs weeks ago. I said they need to keep running that. Haven't seen it since. Don't know why. There's just a lot that needs to be fixed on this offense. I mean, the Giants, credit to them. They played a wonderful game. Their defense banged up. Their offense banged up. They played a great game. They definitely deserve this win. We'll get into why they won and this defense in the second half here in a second. But this offense needs to be fixed, guys. And as I said, now talking about the defense, they had a very nice start. I mean, there was multiple times in that first half where the defense looked fast. They looked ferocious. Jair Alexander flying around the field. Kenny Clark made like 4 huge plays to begin the game. A lot of these, Rashawn Gary, Preston Smith making plays. But Danny Jones finished 21 for 27, 217 yards, no touchdowns, but 100.2 rating. And the Packers didn't do what they needed to do most, and that was shut down the run game. Saquon, 13 for 70, 5.4 average, 1 touchdown. Danny Jones, 10 for 37. The Giants ran 31 times, and you knew that's what they were going to do. And the Wildcat, for some reason, worked for the Giants. When you see Wildcat, it's like they're going to be running the ball, and yet you still have the safeties sitting deep and just standing there watching. Don't know why. You knew what the Giants wanted to do. Then when it comes to the passing game, we are still seeing this super, super soft zone by this Joe Barry defense, and I'm getting sick and tired of it because they're simply just letting their cornerbacks sit back there in cover 3 and just wait for the receivers to run by them. And it's time and time again, these wide receivers are running crosser routes and becoming wide open in the middle of the field. If Danny Jones has more than 2 seconds to throw, you better believe there's going to be a wide receiver running across the middle wide open. And today, that was Darius Slayton. The Packers made him look like Justin Jefferson. 6 receptions, 79 yards. Saquon had 36 receiving. And then under that, no one else really hurt the Packers in the receiving game. It was mainly Darius Slayton. And he is a fast and a good receiver. Credit to him. But when he's wide open, what do you expect? He's going to catch the ball. Danny Jones is going to find him wide open, and they're going to move the ball. The Packers' soft zone defense, like I said, I'm sick and tired of it. They have one of the best trios of cornerbacks in the entire NFL. They have the personnel and capability to run and man coverage, yet they just never will. They just will not do it. They just won't do it. I know it's easier said than done to run man coverage, but like I said, they have the personnel. 2 fast linebackers that can cover tight ends, a really good trio of cornerbacks, good safeties, and they still don't. They run this soft zone, rush 4 guys, basic vanilla defense 95% of the time, and I'm sick and tired of it. Not to mention penalties really hurt the defense today. Took away 2 sacks, 1 holding call on Darnell Savage, 1 holding call on Rasul Douglas. Rasul Douglas with 3 penalties himself, all resulting in first downs. Really, really bad day by Rasul. Dude's got to get his head in the game. I mean, if Rasul doesn't give the Giants 3 first downs in this morning's game, who knows what happens. The Packers might end up winning this game because all 3 were very crucial plays where you go, the Packers could have got a stop here, but no, here's yet another given first down by the Packers making a foolish penalty. That's definitely got to get cleaned up as well. And then we go to special teams where Pat O'Donnell has definitely been the best player on special teams. Again, another really good day. Amari Rodgers, I think that is done. That experiment at returner is done. I think if anything, he should be getting some snaps on offense, but I never saw him as a returner. And I think that experiment needs to be over, whether that's Samori Toure going into punt return, Randall Cobb, Romeo Doubs. We already saw Christian Watson take over at kick return, but then obviously he re-injured his hamstring, which is something, again, we got to watch for because he had a hamstring injury all of last week, and they just, continue and they stay around, and they're hard to shake, and it's really bad to see him re-injure that. He's likely, going to be out this week against the Jets, in my opinion. It depends. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, the whole Amari Rodgers as returner experiment, I think, is over. I think the Packers should either, A, go sign a full-blown punt returner, or try Torrey Dobbs or someone like that, or just go with the veteran in Cobb, because it just has not looked good. Had a fumble there. Luckily, Josiah DeGuara recovered it, and just he hasn't really done anything to showcase that, hey, he should be the punt returner or the kick returner. So I think something needs to change there as well. But then also on the special teams, the Giants muffed the ball, and this could have completely changed the game and gave the Packers a win. And Keyshawn Nixon, can't recover the fumble inbounds. So another couple blunders on special teams and some penalties as well. But I'd say it was the best playing unit all morning, but that doesn't say much. But yeah, those are my initial thoughts. The Packers moved to 3-2. They got the New York Jets next week in Lambeau. If they come out and continue to play like this against the Jets, then we should really be worried. I'm not fully worried. I think there's definitely things wrong with this football team, especially on the offense. I still think the defense is good, but they gotta change some things with the soft zone. But the offense does look shaky. They gotta stop going away from the run game. And overall, I'm not too worried. I think the offense will be fine eventually. It is still only week 5, but we're getting to the point where you need to start seeing something, and we just haven't yet. So something's got to change. But that about does it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed just my initial thoughts on this game. Like I said, Packers moved to 3-2. Got the New York Jets next week. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like down below. But I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Pack Go.